let's go ahead and jump straight up to the tutorial. So my brows are done and I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids, and I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion eyeshadow primer, I believe it's called. I'm sorry I didn't show pictures of everything, but I will leave everything in the description. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take a matte shadow, and this is like similar to my skin color, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set that primer. And as you guys can see, I'm just priming my whole eyelid. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take a light brown eyeshadow, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this all over my crease, and I'm also gonna be winging it out, as you guys can see at the end. Like, I'm just flicking it at the end, but I'm really concentrating this color in my crease. Ice cream. So now I'm going to go ahead and use my Vida Loca palette by Kat Von D, and I'm going to go ahead and take that like bluish teal color, and I'm going to put it on my crease. We are going to do a cut crease, so I am putting this color just above my crease. So the way you could do this, it's just open your eyes, and I have hooded eyes, so I keep my eyes open too. You probably could do the cut crease, but the same, I'm weighing it out at the end, and then I'm taking another brush and just blending it out. And yeah, so just applying more color and blending it out. That's basically what I'm doing right here. I'm also going to go ahead, and this is a clean brush, so make sure you have clean brushes to be blending things out. So I'm going to go ahead and use this darker blue and just put that color exactly where I put the other one. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use concealer to cut my crease. Like I said, I have hooded eyes, so I have to go a little bit more above my usual natural cut crease. So I have to go a little bit more above. And at the end, I'm also going to go ahead and clean out that wing, just for everything to look nice and sharp. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go back into my palette and use this light brown shadow and just blend everything out, just because I felt like it was a little bit too harsh. I mean, it is a dramatic look, so it didn't really matter, but I just wanted to blend things out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use this gold eyeshadow and put this all over my lid and also like at the end of my wing. So my camera decided to overheat, so I went ahead and did one eye for you guys, and then so I'm just gonna show you guys how to do this eye. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some glitter, and I forgot what glitter this is, but like I said, I'll put everything down below. You guys could use the colors that you guys want or the glitters that you guys want. Basically, this is where you get creative and you make it your own. So I went ahead and applied mascara and also did a wing eyeliner, and now I'm going to go ahead and apply this false eyelashes from Dodo Lashes. I do have a coupon code with them, so I'll link it down below for you guys to save some extra money if you guys want to buy some lashes. And I'm also using the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. This is actually the first time I tried it out, and I actually really loved it. It kept me matte. I felt like I didn't even need to set my foundation with this. So I'm going to go ahead and apply concealer, and I'm just highlighting my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, and my forehead. And I'm taking the same brush and just blending everything out. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right there. And I did set that with some Earthspun. So now I went ahead and applied this. It's like a knee sock that I found at some like local fashion store. And basically I just put it all over my face, and I just cut it out in my eyes because I don't want it to bother me. So I did mix like a bunch of blue eyeshadow, and that's what I'm using. And the way I'm doing this is just dabbing into my skin. You don't want to move around the eyeshadows, you just kind of want to dab it. And I did put this on my forehead and on my cheekbones. Like I said, just dab it in, you don't want to drag it around. So that's basically what I'm doing in the other side as well, just dabbing in the eyeshadows. And like I said, I used a mixture of blue eyeshadows from my BH Cosmetics palette. And now I'm going to go ahead and take this dark blue glittery shadow from Makeup Geek. I will leave it down below, but I basically put this like on my cheekbones and the forehead as well, just to give it more dimension. And then I took this glittery one and I put it like on the top of everything, just to make it seem like it's highlighted. So on my cheekbones and some of my forehead, and also on my nose and my cupid's bow. So yeah, basically this was like my highlight. And then after that, I'll go ahead and just remove the net from my face, and you guys could see how it gave me the scales. So I went back with that gold eyeshadow and applied more because I wanted my face to be extra highlighted, and I felt like I needed more scales like on the side of my face, so that's what I'm doing there, and just kind of blending everything out. And you could stop here, but I feel like I needed some on my shoulders, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the net over my shoulders and mix the blue eyeshadows and just dab it into my skin. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some lipstick, and this is a metallic lipstick by Milani. I believe they were limited edition, but Ofra sells some as well. And yeah, so I really like how this lipstick looked, but I felt like I needed to be more gold, and I applied the eyeshadow that I use as the highlight on my lips as well. You could probably skip this toward the end if you want to do the actual hook, but basically this could be just your simple glam mermaid if that's what you want, but obviously that's not what I wanted, so I am gonna go ahead and use some wire. I bought this wire at Michael's, and I just cut it out, and I just cut out a piece and made it seem like a hook. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take this tape that I took away from my dad. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and tape the hook into my skin. You could use spirit gum if you have some, or latex, but I felt like the tape was gonna secure a little bit more. And then after that, I did apply latex. So you guys could see I'm using a sponge. I feel like with the sponge it's so much easier to apply latex, and I am applying it where I put that tape because we want to cover up that tape, and some on my lip because obviously that's where I got hooked. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a bunch of latex, and I'm also gonna go ahead and use cotton. And as you guys can see, I put some already, and then I'm using this little spatula that I had and just kind of blending out the edges because I want everything to seem smoothless. If you don't have a spatula like this, you could use a spoon or a butter knife. But yeah, so I'm just putting cotton and more latex and really getting that cotton wet with that latex just for everything could look more natural. Not natural, more realistic, that's what I meant. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply latex and move everything around with the spatula, just as how I want it. And yeah, this is where you kind of get creative as well. You kind of let it be whatever you want. So once the latex dried out, I did apply some face paint, and I used straight up red. This is like a intense red, and I'm applying this everywhere. And you want to be messy with this color because obviously you kind of like boost up. You don't want it to be too neat, so you could be messy with it. And now I'm gonna go and take a more smaller brush, and with the same red, I'm just gonna really put it there, like pack it. I know it looks like a different red, but it's the same red. I think because of the brush being more dense, it had more pigmentation payoff. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right there. And now I'm gonna go ahead and mix a darker red in there, and I'm applying this basically everywhere as well, just to give it a little bit more dimension and for it to look a little bit more realistic. I'm also mixing like a brown color, some greens and purples, just for it to look like it got really bruised. This is where you get creative, like I said. If you don't have paint, you could use eyeshadows. And now I'm gonna go ahead and apply Scab Blood. Always the one that I use down below as well, but I feel like this completes the look. So I'm just applying this everywhere as well. You want to be super messy with it as well, because obviously if you got hooked, it's not going to be neat. Super messy, and don't forget to apply some on the hook as well. And that's right there. I felt like it looked a little bit too clean at the end, so I'm applying like purples and greens for it to look like it's bruised as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys on my next video.
Trying to get that sunset. That mermaid life is hard shit.